Am I live? Okay. I figured this would be a better way for me to get into contact with people or to do this thing. Can you see? Boop. I have a little thing right there. Oh. All right. I also have a new machine that I've been using. It's my ghost machine. Okay, it's a pretty cool little machine, you know. Typically doesn't give me the wrong answers. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the videos, you guys. If you like my content, like, share, subscribe. Okay. All my readings are 25 and up for donations only. Current time, you have to send me an email. The information is in the description box down below of this video. So if that is something you guys would like to do, is get a private one-on-one with me. Those are available. Just kind of depends on what you send donation-wise to the Cash App. Or did I put my PayPal down there? I don't think so. I think I did Chime and Cash App. Yeah. So either one of those is fine if you want a reading from me. Him and Shivi, camera not clear. Yeah, it's not. Can you please lower the camera? Can't see you properly. Okay. Is that better? Okay. I guess I have like an angry face right here, and it just kind of been sticking right there. Is that better? I think the camera sucks, but is that better or is that worse? Yeah, I think that's good. All right, I'm gonna start with the general reading, guys, before I do any giveaway reads or anything like that. Like I said, all the information is listed down below in the description box. So if you want a private reading from me, all you have to do is go in there and reach out through email. My email is the EREED.335@gmail.com. My other email is Yahoo. It is Halee, HALEE. Trammell, TRA, M as in Mary, M as in Mary, ELL, period, 335@yahoo.com. Also, my information, my phone number, and everything is listed down below in the description box. Everything is listed. Hold on, excuse me 1 second. Let me mute this. Just a second, y'all. Can y'all hear me? Hold on. Yes. All right. Sorry about that. I apologize for the interruptions. Yeah, I just don't have any time for nonsense no more. All right, so all my information is listed down below. Yes, I've been watching you for a long time now and really wish to meet you in person, but you are far away. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I am in the Texas Panhandle, so that is where I have been residing, plugged into your wall of the Wi-Fi. Pretty much. All right. Let's see if we can get a clear, concise message. Please and thank you, Spirit. We're going to do a general. I think I said that. We're going to do a general, and then I'm going to get down to the personals. I really don't like to do personals personally because I'm not a personable person. I'm not nice at all. I'm very angry. I'm very bitter, and I will tell you that straight up. And I don't plan on fixing it anytime soon. So there's that, and we can just move forward now. All right, these are kind of harder to shuffle. I know. I'm just like I don't think a lot of people get it, but you will eventually. I have a lot of. I just haven't been able to take my anger out on the right one. Does it make sense? Like a lot of people, I'm like, nah. Like the amount of damage, like that I would do, would be freaking bad. Real bad. And it would have to be like the right one, you know. And I just have like I feel like anger management, you know, like the movie on anger management, where it's like you can't suppress your feelings, you know. And the guy's just like pressing his buttons all the time, and like one day he's about to freaking snap, you know, like like not saying like I'm about to freaking snap or anything. It's just the you guys don't know, but like the load amount of things that I've been through that I don't want to discuss or even think about is like more than most people would have to go through or have been through, um, especially doing it alone. Yeah, it was pretty hard for me to get through that. And I'm very lucky that I start college next week on the 23rd, and very grateful for that. So, yeah, I'm going for business administration. You know, I just kind of had to rip that Band-Aid off my heart space so that I could push myself forward and do the damn thing. But I mean, you would be the same way if you lost your family and everything. You know, your children 3 times in a row. Like, it's like after the third time, you just don't even really. You don't even want to try anymore or compromise or I mean, I went through years of torture, you guys. So when it comes to me having feelings or emotions towards any human being, it's very slim to none. Okay, I'm very straightforward, actually. All right. And I don't want to get married. I don't plan on getting married. I want my money. I like my money. And that's how I'm going to do it. So I know a lot of people have suggestions on here and shit like that. So if I've commented on your page and I've said a thing or two on your page and you took it rudely or the wrong way, do understand that messaging and text on the computer is much more difficult to understand the demeanor or the wordage behind it. You see what I'm saying? Like you can't hear my tone of voice whenever I'm messaging in comments where I'm speaking in verbiage through the phone, especially if there's a language barrier. But yeah, so don't take anything personally that I do say. It's in your greatest good. You can either take it or leave it. It's not anything to get personable about generally, you know. So there's that too. And I'm really likable, y'all. I just kind of don't really feel like discussing. Let's talk about this reading. So that's just a little bit about me, y'all. Okay, I'm getting something about someone's grandparent. Most definitely, Aurora Borealis, a lake. Okay, Something about going camping, or someone has gone camping. I don't mean to ignore the comments, you guys. I'm just trying to tune into the energy. Just a second. I'm getting something about your hometown mascot. Getting like something about the meats. Something about the meats in your hometown. Something about Kelly Blue Book. Something about sunrise here. Okay, someone wants to run someone over. This was somebody did this. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so there's a teacher teaching the class here. Someone's got their headset in with this like mixtape or like this old school cassette tape thing here. There's something you're gonna realize by the morning time that I am the daddy. I'm just kidding. You're gonna realize something by the sunrise, okay? This is unbeatable. You're not gonna be able to push through it. The squirrel is teaching the class here. There's something about environmentalist. There's also something here about spirituality or religious beliefs here in the background. Something about getting a congratulatory, like blue ribbon, a Nobel Prize or something. Someone could be a scientist, or they could have like PhD doctorate degree or something. They could have a big role to play in the entirety of the electoral. Something about the zoo is specific here. So someone's finances or money goes to this zoo, or there's something about someone not delivering just a normal package that belongs to someone. So someone has an issue with that because this money's got wings on it. I'm getting somebody something about a tattoo right here on the hand. Very specific for someone. Someone's name could be Tony, which that's a regular name. Somebody thinks about you or banks on you quite a bit more often than what you would think. There's something here about a baby mama, baby daddy, child support with the river run. Somebody is into music. This could be Eminem or the, record company of Eminem. Somebody utilizes this baby child support, whatever this is, because I'm hearing Eminem's song, The River Run. So, something's innocent here. It's of its innocence, or this money has matured so much so that it is rightfully so to come through the river or to flow how it is supposed to. Someone has an issue with this because they cannot deliver or pay it back the way it was set out and its intentions of what it was meant for. Yeah, Saturday morning cartoons. Something about a package or a delivery package, okay? Something about Looney Tunes, anime. Florida is very specific here. This corporate building, somebody wants to put someone on TV or in a hospital or in somewhere near a desert. Or it's going to create things to be very much desert, or like this could be like women getting raped at their front door, something like that. I just take it as it resonates. This could be like some military stuff that is about to shut down some shit. This is people thinking that they have the advantage over another individual without their permission. But yeah, there's something here about fish too. There's I don't mean the band Fish, somebody could like grilled cheese. But there is a loan shark here. Okay, so they can't pay this loan back. It's a desert, yeah. So something has ran dry here, or it's prickly. Somebody likes prickly eggplant. I don't know. For someone. Yeah, you got someone's name could be Jessica, or they could work at a grocery store here, or a zoo. or a grocery store. Something about food stamps, very significant here, or food in general. Somebody's got some money backed up here, or they thought a situation or an issue was going to go a certain way when it comes to child support or a different outcome. Okay. Um, someone has over superseded this idealistic ideology of where the money has been going. So I'm hearing follow the fox, or something about the fox. Okay. Or this could be Fox News or the news. Am I hearing a noose? Probably a noose. Okay, so somebody eats that was off the Zohan, right? That movie. Something here about fun cereal, Saturday morning cartoons. So somebody here is like not like, imagine like Puss in Boots, like the movie, like how the cat get, I think it was in the third one. The cat gets so fat and he gets so like a fur ball, and like he gets too like comfortable with Fiona's like catering to him and stuff. She's like, "Who's a good kitty?" She like got the little brush. She's like brushed him into a fur ball. So there's like and my cat has been acting like that today. She's a Cheshire. She's been so extra cute today. I don't know what it is. Like, I just adore her today, just looking at her. But so someone is like, they're like glowing, they're shining, they're okay, so there's some crazy shit going on in the background. I also heard The Shining, like red rum. Someone is planning something redundant, or they're, I don't know what people got going on half the time, but yeah, something is recorded here. Something about your cable company, satellite could be very significant for someone. Okay. Satellite rewinding, be kind, rewind is what I'm hearing here. Or someone has something on a tape that's like something about someone's mood, or how their mood will change. Something about that wedding ring. That wedding ring. So this could be like someone could tempt them, like, if you behave, like, I'll marry you, or something like that. And this is like it surpassed something because someone has something on tape or video. This also could be surveillance. Yeah, and you got ripple. So it's a ripple effect here. Whatever it is, something about scientific what is it going to say? Whatever. So it's like throwing a stone in the water, or something's a ripple effect. Yeah. Something about a pickle, a ripple, a pickle. Okay, so someone is trying to rhyme, or someone has got someone's a musician, or they write music. This person does something experimentally with software or computers, something like that. Okay, based off the food that you are eating, depending on who buys it. Did you earn it? Are you earning your food? Are you on, it's kind of like the concept of like growing your own crops, to eat your own crops, like it's most deserving, right? So there's something here in the aspects of like, how do I put this? Somebody pays attention to like how much, how many chicken nuggets someone's got on their plate, or something like that. Or they like count the condiments, or something like that. Like they're very, I don't know, weird. But it's like broke down to a computer system. I don't want to get too far into that. I feel someone tapping into my energy. I don't know. It could be the feds, but yeah, I got bees right here. This mad alpaca. Someone's no longer mad or upset. Okay. So those are just simple, like, yeah, somebody laughs at someone who goes shopping. Okay, so someone also, someone's family member could work for Amazon or something like that. Somebody could have been rerouting your damn mail, all the way from Cincinnati, Ohio to wherever. Um, oh, this is not a topic for discussion, but sounds like a scandal. I'm just gonna say that. Somebody's got quite the scandal going on here. This is like, I'm hearing Cardi B, be careful with me. Like, somebody is not to be played with. Yeah. Someone's not to be played with at all. Like, this is the type of person that would come in, secret ninja you. It's like somebody that would like wipe you out in a divorce, and you would never even know it, like, until years later. And you would see it, or you would notice something on a bill, or like they would like, gotcha. I definitely would not want to F with whoever this person is. Yeah. And there's definitely reinforcements coming in. You got this bad alpaca here. And I'm getting like someone agging someone on, like, yeah, we got this, we got this. But you don't. Yeah, like whoever this person is, like, they quit trying to pave the way for them, okay? Obviously this person's doing something right. I don't see anything like wrong that they could or would be doing. I don't know. I don't have that much time or energy to physically spy on another individual, but you did pull the recording tape and VCR, what have you, and the surveillance camera, mood ring. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say that's on y'all. Look, I'm gonna put it to y'all like this. And this is something I learned a long time ago. And this is how I remain so chill, so laid back, so just me. Okay. I'm gonna teach y'all that it's a mad skill to learn. Um people people are just gonna take about as much as you give them. And they can pretty much spin it however they want to, right? As much as you and your circumstances where you sit at in a current day-to-day basis, right? Say for instance, you don't have a car, you don't you have to be somewhere at a certain time, blah 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 blah, the more you have to be like, well, I need a ride here at this time. I'll give you this much for gas, blah, blah, blah. And then it's like taxi cab confessions, right? Following after. It's like a big setup, okay? And just depending on who you're speaking to and stuff like that, if they actually generally care about you, they'll just in one ear out the other. But if this person is really a hater, they'll be sitting there taking notes, okay? I'm talking, these are people without their degrees trying to say something about you whenever, say for instance, I'll give you an example. I raised my daughter up until she was like 5 years old. And no problems, no accidents, no nothing, right? I remember my son had called me one day. He told me he broke his neck or something, or that he hurt his neck at school. No one really would tell me the truth. What was going on? I was really concerned about my son. Come to find out, they lied to me. Nobody told me the truth that my baby daddy had actually passed. Okay. They kept it quiet from me for 3 months. And I here I am working at this meat factory, working my ass off, single mom with my daughter from a different dad. Frustrated. Think I had like 60 or 80 bucks left out of my paycheck after daycare, and I just had to pay for a babysitter for like 2 hours a day. It was like the most frustrating thing. But here's the thing. when I looked at my paycheck and I was like, I only have this much money left. Like my hands were busted. Oh man, they hurt so bad. I'll tell you, I came from leaving the hospital with a baby carrier, no house, no, not a diaper, not a bottle. No, I had nothing. I'm talking nothing. I had basically a baby and a baby carrier, and I'm like looking left, looking right at the hospital, like, okay, where the heck am I gonna go now? I almost had my kid in jail. Okay. This is how serious I am. Like when I tell y'all, like I don't like to get too much in my business and stuff like that, but where I was going with that. I grew some balls and I knew I had to do the only thing I could do, which was one foot in front of the other. And I went and got me a job at a factory. Most disgusting job in the town, but it pays really, really good. Okay. So I stepped up to the plate and I busted my ass. I broke my wrist literally. And I'd be damned, man. People just people are something else. They always got something to say. And that was the first job I kept for over a year since I had been going through CPS and everything. And I was like, pretty much my case here in town, like people grab their pitchforks and torches to come after me. And I redeemed myself. And then, so when no one told me my son's dad had passed, I found out three months later. And so I did the right thing that a mother would do. And a friend of mine, she said, I got a place down here. Come stay with me, blah, blah, blah. It sounded good. And it was not, I just wasn't needed. I wasn't wanted down there. You could just feel like my son wanted me, of course, but you could just feel like the animosity between everyone. Like, just people hated me. I don't know why. I really don't. So, anyway, I left my daughter with my parents, so I could go and establish myself down there. I figure I've been struggling all this time, working at the meat factory, and I was like so ready to ditch my kid. I was like, oh, I'm so ready to get out of here. Firstly, I was like so ready for a vacation. Like I couldn't see straight. And of course it was kind of hard at first as soon as I got down there, but I was starting to adjust. I had found a job and everything, but CPS anyways, here's my point. My cousin, so I left my daughter with my parents. All right. I left her with them, okay? Regardless of what I had been through, I raised her, no accidents for 5 years. I was like, so we're good, right? That you're not going to try to take her from me, are you? Like, I kept reassuring them that. I'm like, are you sure you're not going to do that to me? Are you sure you're not going to do that? And lo and behold, man, the whole freaking time, which I should have known better. Anyways, but I was struggling anyway. I couldn't afford when they had hit me for child support for my son, and I was a single mom. Like, I could not afford all that out of my paycheck. And then some. Like, how am I supposed to be a single mom and pay child support for the other child too? Like, I can't afford that. So, God, y'all, it was like a struggle. Like, I already almost had the kid in jail. My mother barely let me move back in with her. I didn't even have a diaper. I didn't have nothing. Like, I almost had my kid in the jail cell. I'm not joking. Ask anyone. Yeah. It was bad, y'all. Like, I was so freaked out, like, because everything I had been through prior with my court cases. Like, I was so scared shitless. Like, I didn't even think I was going to be able to, take the baby home or, yeah. Because my family owns all the hospitals and stuff. So they just, whatever and I'm not mad at y'all. Y'all do what y'all do. But, close your damn mouth. Quit talking about me. For crying out loud. It's been years. I've already ripped the band-aid off. But it's y'all's mouth that really gets it spinning for everyone. And I just really wish I would have, you know, I'm no hate or anything, but don't touch, don't try to help. Just stop, no and don't, please. When it comes to my family. Um it hasn't panned out for me any of the time. Like I've had better chances or options at adopting my own family, in higher places that typically feels right, like me and the judge, like it's like an unsaid conversation, like where you can just kind of you feel one another, like the routine of everything's not working out how it's systematically set and everything. And you just kind of have that, like if if you don't know, you're gonna find out soon. But anyway, so here's my point. My cousin came in, and she's no shade to her at all. It's just I knew that shit was gonna happen, man. I just knew it. She had a boyfriend, and they had a little 1-bedroom apartment right up the street. I'm still living here at home with mom, trying to figure out how to pay child support, and my son's dad just passed away, and struggling like that. Okay. And then when that happened, I just knew, man, that I was never going to see her again. As soon as she came and got my daughter from my parents' house, I knew it's, I mean, I got a picture of her with her doll when she was a kid. We grew up together, so it's just the amount of like baby crazy or baby hungry is like, I want a baby so bad. Like, I don't want one that bad, but I did make the wrong choices in my life at proceeding and how I was supposed to get things done. But I've never been like baby crazy like that, that I would actually prevent a mother or a father from, without reasonable cause to take over your crown, to take over your freaking kingdom and everything you got, it's just something I mm-mm. So I felt like it was like really a slap in my face, like you living with your boyfriend in your 1-bedroom apartment just because I had prior shit going on with CPS. Your situation is better than mine. Me being single, a single parent, coming from where I was, y'all, and everything I had to freaking grow balls and do just to keep my kid. Y'all don't even know. Like I really, really, and that's the one thing that I was very concerned about was other people's opinions. I was like, I wonder if people are judging me because everything that had happened, like with the prior incident I had where they took the baby from me at the hospital and the adoption and everything. It was a whatever. Everybody knew about it. My family, they own the hospital. So I mean, what you gonna do? So anyways, they never let me live that shit down. And my point is, if you think that you're gonna get somewhere just by taking it from somebody like that and that you earned it, or that you can make up excuses of this or that or why or when and how and make it okay for you to go to sleep every day and wake up and feel okay about that, telling those lies and bad mouthing me behind my back when I didn't deserve it. And that's something you never do, really. But you never bad mouth the other parent. Not in front of the kids. I say within the first week, my daughter was calling her mom. Yeah, she changed her phone number. She changed her apartment address. And mind you, I was still, out of town trying to console my son because his dad had just passed. My son was 11. And I wasn't even invited to the funeral. Y'all know that? And I was so mad at that bastard. I was so freaking mad. I was like, get your dad on the phone. He was still my best friend, y'all. Like, no matter what. Like, we was like that. Like, he was the only person I could talk to, really, for the longest time. Even if it was good or bad. But, it just kind of hurts my feelings. Like, I wasn't even invited to the funeral. Another slap in the face, Like, I guess I deserve this shit, I guess I put myself in these situations, But, I'm not gonna be no one's fool ever again. Never, ever again. If you think you can do better than me in a one-bedroom apartment up the street, go for it. I'm not even gonna try to fight you. When CPS told me they wanted me to retake all the classes. I had just already completed all of them. Jumped through every little hoop, boop, bloop, 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 and you want me to retake the parenting class. I mean, is there a driver's license with that? I mean, I didn't think that there was one. So I think once you got the certificate in the class, you're pretty much qualified to be a parent. And when I went to court and they told me the curriculum of the agenda was that they wanted me to retake those classes. It wasn't that you guys, when the last time I went to court and they're like, okay, she completed this, she completed that, da 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 da. Only thing I did not do was pay child support. And it was probably due to the fact that I had one class for 4 hours twice a week for 6 weeks. One class. Mind you, I had 13 classes that I had to complete within that year of going to trial. And I did every single class that they asked me to do. And when they still adopted my child out and they still took custody of them, and I went through my years of doing that, of crying and whining, and people are like, what's wrong, and crying and trying to help myself get through it, and crying. Just, it don't work, y'all. None of it works. There's not enough tears that you can cry. In the end, you're just going to wind up alone. Okay. A lot of people would like to see on paper, they're like, oh, go attack that POS parent that's not taking care of their kid, paying the child support or whatever. I apologize. I've been under this involuntary servitude since my baby daddy passed. But that's nor here nor there. I survived. But the thing is, y'all, when they told me I had to retake those classes, that's when I just, all those years of crying and whining, grabbed that Band-Aid right up under here into this heart space, and I just tore that bitch off. Just didn't even look at it. I just flicked it. I was like, yeah, I don't got any more tears left. I don't. I don't have no sympathy. I'm not mad at anyone no more. And the main important thing for my own self and for my children's health is I don't lie to my children. I don't feed them lies. So I feel pretty good about that. If I cannot feed you a lie, say, I might be there, I'm gonna be there. Can you ask your granny? Can we see each other on a weekend? That would be great. I'm not going to play with your emotions. I'm just not. It's y'all's call. I'm just here. I'm not the mama. But you guys can attack me all y'all want to. You could say what you want to. But one thing I'm damn sure not going to do is feed you a bunch of shit, a bunch of crap, a bunch of lies. If I say I'm perfect, I'm a fucking liar. But far from that. But am I trying to improve? Have I found my own plan that's actually working? Yeah. Yeah, I have. Actually more here towards the decreasing of this case or case raw, whatever is going on. I've actually found it more beneficial for me to put my foot directly down on your mother freaking neck. And then got you right in the chokehold, right where I want you. And I'm going to squeeze really hard. Right there. I'm just going to, you're not going to be able to breathe. It's the gap right there. It's going to hurt, you know. You're going to, please. And I just can't relieve the pressure. I can't. And I weigh a good 210. So, and that's me being honest. So good luck. And I'm not going to help you. You know, I will give you exactly what you've given me. I'll put it out there, whatever you have. If you have blessed me or helped me in any sort of way with advice or help or whatever, yeah, you get that back. That is a guaranteed. My ass owes you. Guaranteed. And that pays for its weight in gold. It really does in the end. So if you would like to train for the Olympics or the triathlons of the duck dip dodge paparazzi left right, I'm your go-to for that. But I don't want your fame. All I want is what's mine. And if you want to raise my children better than what I can in your 1-bedroom apartment up the street, more power to you. Let me know how it goes. You know, personally, I never would have had my had someone's kid calling me mom a week into me just holding on to him. You know, that's the first thing you don't do is you try to change who mom is. My son knows that. That's something me and his dad established a long time ago. He never disrespected me like that. Never. And yeah, I'm mad at him. I'm really mad at him. And the times that he really did put his hands on me, I probably deserved it. I learned my lessons. I did. And I would not go back and change it. Like, it was worth it. I have no regrets whatsoever. Very thankful for my children. I love my son very much, and I would love to see him. But it's what the people want. Y'all decide everything. I have no voice. So that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and leave this video right here. I feel like I've said enough. And I don't mean to come off bitchy or mean or people think I got an attitude. I just simply don't got time for your shit. I'd rather be left alone. And, you know, little finances could help. But, hey, I'll pick myself up again and do it on my own once again in a worse warehouse than a meat house. Yeah. So I'll find me somewhere more disgusting than the last time and pick myself up again. Just like I had to the last 3 times. So don't mind me, y'all. Y'all go ahead and just do whatever you're doing, decorating, whatever y'all want to do, however y'all want to do it. I mean, don't even invite me to the funerals. Don't invite me to the weddings. Don't even tell me. Cremate them. I don't care. I don't. And yeah, that's that. So I'd rather just remember people how last I saw them. And yeah. Just imagine I'm just, what you call it? Like a computer. I have no heart. Okay. Band-Aid, gone. So you're talking to pretty much a computer. All right. All right, guys. Let me know if that resonated for y'all. I hope this gave y'all some insight into what you already intuitively needed to know, didn't know, recorded on. I don't have a degree, but my word is pretty much gold. So stick that in your Willy Wonka chocolate factory and print me out 5 million copies of my ass cheeks on the Air Force Base copy machine if you can. All right. We'll talk. We'll have some drinks. It'll be a good time. So yeah, I look forward to seeing it. You guys on the next one, and go team, go. Hey, I'm all for the home team. I'm ready to mac in it big. I'm ready to make all the money. I'm ready to do it locally, not so weird like bad acting people and stuff and places. My nose is starting to itch. Somebody that I don't like is in here. All right. I got to go. All right. See you guys later on the next one. Be good. Until then, I hope this gave you some good insight. Okay. And if you do want to box with me, we can make that happen. Me and my brother have been looking for the one. Hey, when I tell y'all, like, I need the right one, like, it's gotta be, I gotta get real mad. Like, I need to be angry. Like, you know how hard it is for me to get mad? Really freaking hard. But hey, we've been looking for prospects. Like, he's like, I'm gonna put you in one day. I'm like, yo, I can't wait. Because he knows, man. Like, it's so hard. Because it has to be like particularly like the correct motherfucker. And then, I would just spin their head off their damn shoulders and just, man, just watch the head, watch the head spin. Like, man, you don't know, man. So I pity the fool, I guess. But me and my bro, we're looking for the right one. We'll just wait until that day. I'm gonna call him too. I'm like, I found the one. I found the one. Granted, I just don't go put my hands on people, y'all. No, I don't do that. I don't promote violence, y'all. But I do have a lot of anger. I put up with a lot of shit. I'm ready, But I'm gonna leave that there, y'all. Y'all have a good one. I'm not trying to say I'm a badass or nothing. I just saying I got a lot of anger, so you better be careful poking at me and picking at me, okay? Better be nice. All right, I'll see y'all later.